Today, I want to talk about the controllers that control the BLDC motors in this vehicle. And what I wanted to mention is that there's a whole bunch of different brands of controllers. And what you can do is you can go on YouTube and you can watch this one guy named Mini Me, and he gives excellent information on controllers. And he particularly gives a lot of information on a controller called the FAR driver. But like I said, there's a lot of brands, but I happen to choose the controller by Golden Motors, Easy Controller. And you can look at those at Golden Motors North America. And when you purchase a controller, you get a piece of software with it. Usually it's an app you download to your phone. You can also get some for a PC. And in that controller, you can control what's called your line amps and your phase amps. And that gives the power to the BLDC motor. And also you'll have to put in your poles, which there's 4-pole motors, 8-pole motors, 16-pole motors. And there's also other adjustments. Like you put in reverse through there, you put in your regen braking, and then on regen braking you have options. Like you could put it regen braking all the time, or you can put in regen braking when you're actually braking. And that's one that I happen to use because I can coast the long way. And that's what I like about that, the options that the controllers give you. And what happens a lot of times is that you have to be real careful when you size your wiring going to the controllers. It has to be the right size. Like I use 4-aught cable at 100 volts. That's about half an inch thick. And you need the two wires going there. And then from there, the controllers will distribute the power to the wheels. And you always want to make that a real short distance. And when the controllers are operating, you can feel there's always a buzz, and that buzz is due to the electromechanical forces that are inside the wire, which can make your system very dirty. But fortunately, the controllers take care of that with capacitors and a few other little devices and tricks to smoothen out the motor and the way that it operates. Because we're talking about a lot of voltage and a lot of amperage. And that's pretty much it on the controllers.